Who is going to be Arsenal's player of the year for this coming 25-26 season? That's the big question. After yesterday's performance from Max Dowman, you have to wonder, is this the next coming? I'm Ty Nighthead for TK24 Sports. If you're new to the show, like, subscribe, turn that notification on, but personalize that notification so every time a show comes up, you will get notified. Let's get into the show. So, with Arsenal's first preseason game underway against AC Milan, which they won 1-0 and lost on penalties, Max Dowman stole the show with his cameo performance. I'm going to leave it there as that. I'm not one who's going to get super crazy just yet. And I'm about to explain why. Arsenal's got a big campaign coming up with new players coming in with your Ødegaard, your Zubimendi, your Madueke, your Gyökeres, Kepa, and could it be Eze as a final cherry on the cake? But I haven't forgotten about Mascara. I haven't forgotten about him. There's a whole load of players that's coming in and a whole load of players that we still have at the club. This coming season, last season's player of the year, Declan Rice, is it going to be Declan Rice again? Or is it going to be Saka? Is it going to be Martinelli if he's still here? Is it going to be Gyökeres? Is it going to be Madueke? Is it going to be Martinelli? Is it going to be Zubimendi? Is it going to be Gabriel? Is it going to be Miles Lewis-Skelly? Is it going to be Nwaneri? There's so many players and players that have missed out that is in contention. I didn't even mention Ødegaard. I didn't even mention Havertz. Or did I? But my point is this. This upcoming season is going to be the biggest. Sorry. I'm so sorry. It's going to be one of the biggest for Mikel Arteta. He's finally got the players in that can campaign for a Premier League title. And when I think of the best player that's going to be for Arsenal, I can only look at maybe a handful of players. I think of straight away a Declan Rice, a Saka, an Ødegaard, to be fair. But that's it so far. But when I've got the other two players on which I'm about to mention, which is going to be a Zubimendi or a Gyökeres, that's five players, a handful, that can help Arsenal propel themselves to the Premier League. But we need a player who's going to have a standout season and be the player of the year to propel us to the Premier League. Liverpool have it in Mo Salah, Manchester City have it in Haaland, Chelsea have it with a Cole Palmer. Arsenal have it, in my opinion, is a player I'm about to mention that you may not agree with. You may think, Ty, you're going too far. Ty, he doesn't score enough goals. Ty, he is just not that player. I don't see it. I just don't see it. He wasn't worth the money when we bought him. So that ultimately rules out Saka straight away because we didn't buy Saka. It ultimately rules out Max Dowman because we didn't buy him. It rules out Miles Lewis-Skelly. It rules out Ethan Nwaneri. So who is it? Is it going to be Zubimendi? Is it going to be Ødegaard? Is it going to be Kepa? Is it going to be Madueke? No, to me, the player who I think is going to be the player of the year is the freight train. If you watch my show, then you know who I'm talking about when I say the freight train of the team. To me, he is the leader of the team. He's the heartbeat of this team, in my opinion. And the reason why I say that is that when you watch him play and what you see him do, and the two little things that he done last season, which just blew the whole world apart, is Declan Rice. I think Declan Rice is going to retain it and be the player of the year. Some people think last year it was a poor year. But to me, this year, I think Declan Rice is just going to come on leaps and bounds. I think he's going to do something that we just haven't seen since a Patrick Vieira in an Arsenal midfield, except Fabregas. He is going to marshal this midfield. To me, he's the most important person in this team. We could look at Saka and say, yeah, he's important because he scores a goal and he makes assists at the same time. We could look at Martin Ødegaard, but we're talking about Martin Ødegaard of 2 seasons ago, not Martin Ødegaard as of now, who to me is going to get upstaged by an Ethan Nwaneri and a Max Dowman if he does get portable minutes for this team. Declan Rice, again, in my opinion, is the heartbeat of this team. He is going to collect the ball and he's going to freight train forward Arsenal to a Premier League title. I'm saying it. I'm calling it as it is. I'm more bullish about this because we now have Viktor Gyökeres in the team. So, Ty, why is it not Viktor Gyökeres that's going to be the player of the season? Viktor Gyökeres is going to do the one thing that we need him to do: score goals. But he's going to transform the front line for sure. Believe me, for sure, he's going to transform the front line. But Declan Rice is going to usher us into performances that you haven't seen in a long time. For a performance that you've been dying to see week in, week out, Declan Rice, to me, in my opinion, is going to be player of the year for this upcoming season. And no, I'm not thinking of Bukayo Saka, and the reason why, there's going to be games when Bukayo Saka is going to be tired, still carrying that injury, still not fully back to his best. But Declan Rice is just an injury-free player. He plays with attitude. He plays without fear. And so does Bukayo Saka. But I just think Declan Rice, the heartbeat of the team, the freight train that he is going to usher Arsenal to a Premier League title. And it's not going to be just by his goals or by his assists. It's going to be by his performance. And you're thinking, Ty, the goals and assists are the most important thing. It is, and I hear that. But I think the overall big thing here is your performance on the pitch. What you're going to be able to do is to be able to distribute the ball, to be able to defend the goals that are trying to go against us. Declan Rice has it all. Some people say he's a 6 or he's an 8 or he's this or he's that. To me, he's just a freight train who just runs through brick walls. He has everything and a bag of chips. Is he better than Rodri to me? Yes, I believe he is better than Rodri. I believe he has more to the game than Rodri. And if you're watching the show and you're a Manchester City fan, thinking where was I going with this? You tell me what Rodri does that's better than Declan Rice. Rodri does not command the ball as much as a Declan Rice. Rodri does not freight train the ball like a Declan Rice. Rodri does not strike a ball like a Declan Rice. Rodri does not pull long range passes like a Declan Rice. Rodri is a great player. Okay, he's a Ballon d'Or winner. Was he deserved of it? I don't know. But I'm saying this: Declan Rice does not get the plaudits that he should be getting. He's the most important midfielder for England. He's the most important player for Arsenal, the most important player for everything that goes around when it comes to football. Is he the best player in the Premier League? That's up for debate because everyone's got their opinion. Everyone's got their idea on what the best player is. And mainly, that's a striker. But to me, Declan Rice, you can put him in any team, in any league, and he will shine. That's how good he is. So to me, Declan Rice is going to be Arsenal's player of the year. But I need to know what your thoughts are. I need to know where you stand when I'm saying Declan Rice is going to be Arsenal's best player. Who's your reason and who's your player for Arsenal's player of the year? Let me know. Comments below. Please let me know. It's just an open discussion. Don't take offense. No need for abuse. Let me know who you think is going to be Arsenal's player of the year. Mine is Declan Rice. We've got Gyökeres coming in. We've got Saka coming in. But I think Declan Rice is Arsenal's player of the year for this coming season. Thanks for watching. I'm Ty Knight for TK24 Sports.